Minsan nga ako hindi na abogado, sila pa yung nagsasabi. Katulad po ni Saldico. Ang sabi ko lang naman po matunog na yung pangalan niya. Napakaraming sources na nagsasabi, kumukonekta sa kay Saldico, pwede ba natin siyang imbitahin?
Naku.
Ang sabi po, hindi na raw siya imbitahin because of interparliamentary courtesy. Ang sabi ko po, interparliamentary courtesy, hindi
Ayan nga ho ang pag-usapan natin ngayon mga ka-update, no? Dito kasi mga ka-update, umalma ho etong si Senator Rodante Marcoleta sa ginawang pagpapa-interparliamentary ni Ping Lacson dito kay Saldico. Mga ka-update, kung bubuksan po natin ang ating isipan na hindi na ho kailangan yan kasi po matindi ho, dawit na itong pangalan ni Saldico, bilyon-bilyon na ho. Ha? Bilyon-bilyon na ho yung mga ninanakaw, yung mga nawawalang pondo. Di ba meron na nga ho sa mga jet niya, yung mga aeroplano, helicopter, napris na. Hindi pa ho ba sapat yun? Nahalata naman itong kay Ping Lacson, mga kapdi, na pinagtatakpan niya ho ang mga ito. Di ba? Halatang halata ho si Ping Lacson at si One Ball University na pinagtatakpan ho nila si Saldico. Di ba? Kaya talaga naman pong nagsalita na etong si Senator Marcoleta, hindi niya na ho masikmura ang ginagawang pagtatakip nitong si Ping Lacson, ha. Hindi na ho masikmura ni Kong Dante Marcoleta. Siyempre sobra-sobra na ho. Ang iniisip po dapat nitong si Ping Lacson, ang kapakanan ng ating bansa, ang kapakanan ng mga Pilipino at ng ating bayan. Hindi yung pansariling interes. Yung mga pinagtatakpan nila. Diba? Si Martin Romualdez, ano nangyayari? Nagbabalang sa pwesto pero hindi pa rin maimbestigahan. Si Saldico umalis na rin sa pagka-congressman. Iniimbatahan na sa Senado. Anong ginagawa ni Ping Lacson? Siya yung Blue Ribbon Committee chair. Wala ho. Pinagtatakpan ho nila. Diba? May mga umuugong pa nga mga kabdi. Ito nga, may litrato ho itong dalawang ito, ha. Yung mga Diskaya tsaka ito si Ping Lacson. Diba? Nakita naman po natin yan. Ipapakita din ho natin yan. Ayan po. Ayan. Di ba? Nandyan ho. Meron pong litrato to si Ping Lacson na kaya ngayon parang konektado rin pala itong si Ping Lacson. Di umano lang mga ka-update. Kasi matindi rin ho yan. Bilyon-bilyon po yung usapin dyan. Kaya mga update, pagpatuloy ho natin ito naging pahayag ni Kong Dante Marcoleta.
Di po nalalabag kung iimbitahin lang siya. Halimbawa, invitation letter lang. Nagawa ko po yun kay Congressman Toby Chanco. Voluntaryo po yun. Kung darating siya, salamat. Kung hindi sa darating, okay lang. Ngunit, ang pinag-uusapan natin ay problemang kasangkot na po ang kinabukasan ng ating bansa. Sasabihin ba natin interparliamentary courtesy? Nakikinig po ang buong bayan. Tatakpan po ba natin ng dahil sa interparliamentary courtesy? Nakasulat po ba sa bato yun? Absolute po ba yun? Yun po yung aking ikinasasama ng loob. Hindi po tayo dapat mag-away-away. Iisa po ang ating layunin. Ang ating bansa ang pinaka-importante sa ating lahat. Bakit po kinakailangang ilihis natin? Bakit po tayo gagawa ng paraan para pagtakpan po natin ang hindi...
O diba, bakit pa kailangan ilihis yung usapin, Ping Lacson? Kasi nandyan na yung usapin Nakatutok na ho sa harap ninyo. Diba? Tinanggal nyo nga sa bilancier pero parang siya pa rin ho yung namumuno sa pag-iimbestiga sa mga magnanakaw dyan. Diba? Gumagawa ho sila ng paraan para pagtakpan, ilihis ang usapin dyan kay Saldico at kay Martin Romualdez. Yan po yung katotohanan, mga ka-update.
In the Philippines, and if I'm not mistaken, Brother Joel, even from around the world, by faith uttered that they feel a revival is coming. And during this period from October last year to before the flood control scandal, many of those with gifts of prophecies were talking about the Philippines being rich, but because of many issues, poverty is present. In fact, in one small meeting that I attended, the description of a pastor was that there's a bowl, and then the bowl parang liquid gold or oil ang laman. Pero yung bowl pinagbubutasan, kaya naglilik. At ang nagbutas ng bowl ay ang mga dapat na mamahala sa bowl na yon o yung mga taga-gobyerno. I say this, Mr. President, because where the church is, there the country will go. One of the biblical teachings of many Christian denominations, including the JAL, is that Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed not only because they sinned, but because when God looked for the church, where there a house of prayer? Was there at least 10 people? Wala po. So this year, as we greet the Jesus is Lord Church, we also greeted last year kasi nag 40 years po ang Victory at saka ang Every Nation at saka ang CCF. As we greet them a happy anniversary, we ask them to intercede for our nation, to penetrate all spheres of influence in business, in schools, the youth, the elderly, in hospitals, because truly our country needs not only the prayers, needs the hope, but also needs the leadership. At that point, maybe, Mr. President, hindi malayo na ipasok ko rin dito. Ang tingin ko po, yun ang kulang sa Independent Commission on Corruption. Bakit po walang religious leaders na nilagay doon? Obviously, we're not recommending JL or Brother Eddie, but there are many from the Muslims, Catholics, Iglesia ni Cristo, from the evangelical churches. So as we greet JL, Mr. President, we're not only greeting them as one of the bigger groups in our country, but we are encouraging all churches to be part of the disruption that is happening in our country. The disruption that is now full of confusion, anger, and fear, but hopefully the disruption that will lead us to a true revival. So in behalf of the minority, we would like to wish Brother Eddie at lahat ng kapatiran na kasapi, hindi lang sa JL but sa Philippine for Jesus movement ng isang happy anniversary. Thank you po.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes.
To the Minority
Majority
Leader.
Leader.
Also, our colleagues request that their speeches be inserted. We have Senator Kiko Pangilinan, Senator JV Ejercito, as well as, I said, mentioned earlier, Senator Pia Cayetano, as well as Senator Bongo, Christopher Bongo, as well as Senator Bam Aquino and Senator Robin Hood Padilla. As you know, Mr. President, the Jesus is Lord movement is well-loved by many of the senators, and they spread the truth and gospel all over the world. I've had the opportunity to go to Hong Kong and be in one of the services together with our former Majority Leader, Senator Joy Villanueva, our seatmate, and it was really a sight to behold. And when you see their services, you are inspired. Really, Mr. President, when you get out of the room, you're inspired to be a better person. And I think that is what the Jesus is Lord movement stands for, Mr. President. It's trying to convert everyone to being a better person as Christ-like as possible. So we congratulate them on their anniversary. Happy anniversary to the Jesus is Lord movement. With that, Mr. President, no other member wishes to interpolate or propose amendments. I move that we adopt proposed Senate Resolution number 142. I so move.
Any objection? Hearing none, proposed Senate Resolution number 142 is hereby approved, subject to style.
May we recognize our former Majority Leader, our distinguished colleague, Senator.
Senator Joy Villanueva is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is just a short manifestation of thanks and gratitude to our dear colleagues, especially Senator Chis Escudero, who filed this resolution on behalf of the Jesus is Lord Church worldwide. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, dear colleagues.
Majority Leader.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, next on the item of the agenda, we are going to congratulate and commend our Philippine volleyball team. I move that we consider proposed Senate Resolution number 143, taking into consideration Philippine Senate Resolution number 146. I so move, Mr. President.
Any objection? Hearing none, the consideration of proposed Senate Resolution 143, taking into consideration proposed Senate Resolution 146 is in order. Secretary will read the title of the resolution.
Resolution congratulating and commending the Philippine men's national volleyball team, the Alas Pilipinas, for bringing pride and honor to the Philippines by historically ranking 19th in the performance out of 32 teams in the final standings of the Federación Internacional de Voleibol Men's World Championships 2025.
Mr. President, I move that we recognize to sponsor the measure no other than our Minority Floor Leader, Senator Alan Peter Compañero Cayetano.
Senator Alan Cayetano is recognized. The Minority Leader is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, we always pray to God for nation building. But actually, right before our eyes, yung pinakasimple po ay sports. And our Senate President, of course, is no stranger to sports, being a champion bowler and golfer din ba po, Mr. President? No? Of course, our majority leader is into martial arts and have supported different NSAs. Pag tinignan niyo po yung sports, kompleto eh. Teamwork, disiplina, wag mag-drugs, yung sinasabi ng mga doktor na wag masyadong maalat, wag masyadong matamis, matulog ng maaga. Every desirable trait that a parent will teach his child is taught in sports. But for many, not only years but decades, parang bang sa Olympics at sa ibang mga international competition, parang kasi mas malaki sila, kasi mas malaki ang pera nila, kasi meron silang grassroots program, kasi yung yung private sector nila grabe pumondo, no? So it's quite honor, Mr. President, for me to stand here today witnessing first the SEA Games in 2019, then the World Basketball Championships, and then now the World Men's Volleyball Championship. Of course, special thanks to the President of the Volleyball Federation, Fabio, and to Tat Suzara. But today, Mr. President, a team that not only made us proud during the SEA Games, but a team that made sure they will pleasantly surprise us. In fact, magkatabi kami ni Senator Pangilinan nung game. Hindi kami nagpapansinan masyado ni Senator Pangilinan. Magkaibigan kami pero hindi kami magkapareho ng politika. Pero nung malapit na yung points, nagtitinginan na kami at sabay na kami mag-cheer. And then nung nanalo, nagyakapang kaming dalawa. Nakita na lang namin sarili namin, nagyayakapang kaming dalawa. Then biglang may protest pala. At hindi natuloy. So, sports brings Filipinos together. You know, and it was a pleasure sitting beside you and your family, Senator Pangilinan. So, hindi ko po papakabaan, but it is just fitting that this team honored the country, that the Senate of the Philippines, through their team captain, Brian Bagunas. Brian, tayo ka naman. Yeah. Usually, bawal pumalakpak, pero with your permission, Mr. President, with the permission of the body, palakpakan naman natin ang team at si Brian. And of course, Coach Angelino Frigoni. Coach, thank you very much. And because of their performance, Mr. President, and because of the successful hosting in the 2 years from now po, yun naman pong World's Women's Volleyball Championship will be held in the Philippines. And this time around, we have much more time to prepare. So I'll stop there, Mr. President. But first, salamat sa Diyos. Pangalawa, salamat po sa fans ng volleyball. Salamat po sa administrasyon at sa gobyerno sa pondong binigay, sa oras na binigay. At salamat po sa Senado na nagbigay tayo ng time today to honor this team. May I ask also all members of the team to stand up, and I think later on, i-recognize din kayo. But just for the record, Alas Filipinas, please stand up. And dear colleagues, they will now take a bow. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Minority Leader.
Thank you very much.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, I know that Senator Allen and Senator Pia Cayetano, our two distinguished colleagues, played a big hand in hosting this event in the Philippines. And I congratulate them
Senate-
for the next event
Yes.
that's coming up.
Senator Francis Pangilinan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President, Majority Leader, colleagues. Just a co-sponsorship measure, if I may be allowed. We wish to thank Senators Alan, Senator Bongo, and for having authored this measure. It is true that sports has a way of building bridges rather than walls. And for the record, Mr. President, the Philippine National Volleyball Federation President, the Asia Volleyball League President, and the International Volleyball EVP, Tatsu Sara, was, like me, a member of the UP men's varsity volleyball team. He was ahead by 4 years. Senator Pia Cayetano and I she was member of the UP Maroons women's volleyball team in her freshman year, as I was a member of the men's volleyball team in my freshman year. And I'm very proud. I watched the games. I was amazed at how far our men's volleyball team have come since 20 plus years ago when I was a volleyball player. We hope that this is the beginning of the Philippines not just entering placing number 19, but eventually entering not just the semifinals, but the finals. And with the support of the Senate, and we will commit to supporting as well as best as we can, they can assure, the team can be assured that we are here to cheer them on and support them. On a personal note as well, I used to be asthmatic, Mr. President. I was exempted from physical education when I was grade 5, but it was volleyball, starting from grade 8 until my senior year in college, that helped me overcome what we call now a person with disability. Asthmatics are considered persons with disability, Mr. President, but volleyball took me out of that. For the record, and therefore I join in calling on our colleagues to support this proposed measure. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, we'd like to recognize to also co-sponsor the measure, Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo.
Senator Christopher Lawrence Go is recognized.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, as chairperson of the Senate Committee on Sports, I rise today to co-sponsor this resolution commending and congratulating our very own Alas Pilipinas, the Philippine men's national volleyball team, for their historic first victory in the FIVB Men's World Championship 2025 and for finishing 19th overall in the tournament hosted by our beloved country. Matapos po nung 2023 sa FIBA World, no? Nakakatuwa, volleyball naman po ngayong 2025 at nakakatulong po ito sa ating turismo. At pangalawa, mailalayo natin ang mga kabataan sa masasamang bisyo, get into sports, stay away from drugs to keep us healthy and fit. Unang-una po, napakalaking karangalan para sa ating bansa na tayo ang naging host po ng FIVB Volleyball Men's Championship na ginanap nitong September 12 to 28, 2025. Congratulations po sa lahat ng organizers. Nakikita natin pag nagsama po ang gobyerno at ang pribadong sektor ay magiging successful po at malayo po ang ating mararating. Isa po itong patunay na kinikilala ang Pilipinas bilang isang mahalagang bahagi ng international sports community na kaya nating maglungsad ng ganitong kalaking sporting event. Beyond sports, hosting world-class tournaments such as this not only strengthens our standing in the global volleyball community, but also opens doors for sports tourism, which can significantly contribute to our economy. But even more historic when Alas Pilipinas defied against all odds and defeated Egypt. Sobrang saya po ng ating mga kababayan in 4 thrilling sets as this marked first ever victory in the FIVB Men's World Championship, thus pulling off one of the tournament's biggest upsets at the expense of a much higher ranked team. Mr. President, this was not just a win on the court, it was a victory for the Filipino people. Under the guidance of Philippine National Volleyball Federation Chairman Emeritus Senator Alan Cayetano, with the support of Senator Pia Cayetano as a member of the local organizing committee, and through the strong leadership of Tats Susara, Don, and the rest of the PNBF, our athletes proved that Filipino talent, discipline, and determination can truly shine on the world stage. Dito po natin nakikita na wala pong imposible pag nagkaisa po ang ating gobyerno at ang ating pribadong sektor. Mr. President, this victory signals a turning point for men's volleyball in the Philippines. It inspires our young, aspiring Filipino athletes, encourages more investments in grassroots development, and strengthens our vision that Filipino athletes are capable of competing and winning against the best in the world. Kaya naman, Mr. President, bilang isang lifelong sports enthusiast and advocate, ako po'y buong puso na nakikiisa sa pagbibigay parangal po sa ating Alas Pilipinas. Their achievement is not only a milestone in Philippine sports history, but also a clear reminder of what we can achieve if we continue to invest in our athletes and strengthen our sports institutions that will provide long-term support for our sports programs and grassroots development. Mabuhay po ang ating Alas Pilipinas. Mabuhay po ang mga bayaning atleta. Maraming salamat po, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
Before I recognize our distinguished colleague, Senator Pia Cayetano, several colleagues of ours want to insert also to the records their co-sponsorship speech. One is Senator Jingo Estrada and who else? So that, Mr. President, and myself, I'll also have a speech, but to hasten the proceedings, I'd also like to.
Yes, we will record that and insert into the records your sponsorship,
Thank you, Mr. President.
co-sponsorship speeches.
We'd like to also recognize our distinguished colleague, one of the movers and shakers of making this possible, Mr. President, no other than our resident athlete who can outrun us, out-paddle us, and out-volleyball us, Mr. President, no other than Senator Pia Cayetano.
Senator Pia Cayetano is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon to our colleagues and our guests. Mr. President, esteemed colleagues, I rise today to co-sponsor Senate Resolution number 143 commending the Philippine men's national volleyball team known as Alas Pilipinas for making history at the 2025 FIVB Men's World Championship, not just as first-time contenders, but as fierce competitors who finished 19th out of 32 of the world's best teams. As a longtime sports advocate and a national athlete myself, I understand the performances like this don't happen overnight. They are the product of grit, sacrifice, discipline, and teamwork, the very values we hope to cultivate in the Filipino youth.
Blue serving Tunisia in white.
The first day. So ganyan kasaya ang crowd.
Blue serving Tunisia in white receiving. It's the first.
Had the chance to host Philippine volleyball, and that's why I started with showing you the highlights. Napakalaki po ng preparations to get to this point. But what I also wanted to point out is when I said that I know that it takes grit, discipline, sacrifice to be able to perform in the national, at the international level, at the world championship level, I need to also include that it includes the opportunity. Why do I say that? Because the Philippine team would not have had the opportunity to compete at the highest level of the world competition if we did not host the tournament. For those who understand sports, there are qualifiers. Whatever sport, may qualifier yon. So magsisegue na naman ako para maintindihan natin. I was also blessed to have the opportunity to watch and to be a part of the historic first of all, the historic participation of the women's national football team in the first ever participation of the Philippines in a World Cup football event. Men's or women's, first time ever yung Philippines. That was 2 or 3 years ago. Nakakalimutan ko na. First time ever. And they went to all these qualifiers. So dito sa volleyball, ang qualifier natin was basically the hosting of the event. That is what gave our athletes the opportunity. And this is where I will pause. I will mention the names now of our athletes. Starting with the team captain, and please stand when I call your name. Brian Bagunas, team captain. Wow, performed like a true captain. All throughout. Hindi ko alam na siya yung captain. Sabi ko doon sa katabi ko, si Secretary Mina na siguro, well, she was looking to me for for comments and sabi ko, yan yung captain. Kasi sa kilos mo pa lang, kapitan ka. Jericho Echo Adahar, please stand up. Isa-isahin ko na kayo Michael Budin, Jade Disquidado. Sorry, nasa cellphone ko to, kaya medyo mabagal. Okay. Mark Espejo,